Hello, you beautiful people. This is Natalie Diane Kimball, and I wanted to welcome you to my channel. If you are brand new here, I would absolutely love for you to introduce yourself. Comment below whether you're watching this live or on the replay. Just let me know where you're from, what you've taken away, or what you'd like to hear more of. This is all based on me connecting with you and hopefully changing your perspective on a few things. Hello. So I hear so many people say, I feel like an imposter. You know, this could be at work, or this could be in the gym, in your career, or you up leveling in the next phase of your life. You feel like, okay, I don't 100% fit in this current moment. Like, these people know so much more than me. I don't fit in here. For whatever reason you were cultivating in your mind, in your body, whatever you were feeling where you don't belong, know that it's a creation within yourself. Imposter syndrome is actually a good thing. This means you are up leveling into the unknown. You're literally creating a new version of yourself where you get to explore and see the world completely differently. The only time that imposter syndrome could really be a bad thing is if you accept something that is so far out of your knowledge base or so far out of your expertise that you can't find that confidence. That's where it's time for you to reevaluate and really look inside and see where you fit in. But most times this imposter syndrome, whether it's you dating, okay, you're a girl, and there's a really hot dude or a really successful man, or you're a man and there's this woman that's just freaking so far out of your league, and you say, I don't deserve that. Why not you? Why not you? How can you align yourself in a belief that you deserve to up level in this way? Yes, I'm just talking about aesthetics and appearance. But this is when we create that separation, whether it's an intellect or whether it's the body of your dreams, whatever it may be, wherever you're creating that separation, I really want you to look at it, because the separation with where you're at now and where you see that imposter syndrome being within inside you, how you hold that, you get to have it all. You literally get to create a new version of yourself. The reason these palm trees are in my front yard is because I claimed something new for myself. I used to be the woman who believed a lot less of herself. I believe that I get to have it all. I believe that the best is yet to come, and not because I'm different than you. It's because we are one and the same. This potentiality is within us. It is within us. Yes, you are enough. We are all worthy. We are all enough. And it feels uncomfortable. It really feels uncomfortable because it's a version of us that we've never claimed before. But you get to claim it. You get to claim this next evolution of your life. You get to claim that you desire more for your life. And then when you start acting and being and doing and seeing things differently, that imposter syndrome that you saw that once will just become you, because you claimed it, because you believed in yourself, because you acted as if. There's a difference when we act so far out of alignment to where it's like we can't even hold on to that belief. I'm doing a nationwide conference this week, which blows my freaking mind that I got asked to do this, that I have this opportunity to speak on behalf of this multi-million-dollar company. They chose me, of all people to choose. They chose me. And I could sit there and say, I don't deserve this, or create all of these reasons to why me? Why not me? Why not you? But I will say with this, if they came to me with this opportunity and they asked me to speak on something that was so far out of my expertise or so far out of my comfort zone to where I truly didn't believe that I would bring value, that's when I would have to step aside and get really honest with myself and really honest with the company. But they came to me and said, yes, we're a multi-million-dollar company. Yes, we're presenting this nationwide conference. And the more I speak about this, it sounds absolutely Looney Tunes, but I could say I'm just little old Natalie, or I could say I deserve this and the best is yet to come. And it's out of my comfort zone. And a lot of us would label this as imposter syndrome, like you've never led a solo conference before. I've done these dual speaking events, but I've never led a solo one before, like this, live, ever. Yeah. We get to align to this higher version of ourselves. We get to choose this. We get to believe in who we are and who we are becoming. We get to let go of the limiting beliefs and the things, like the fear and the anxieties and the things that come up for you and for me. They are normal, but we don't have to buy into them. We get to buy into the belief that we are going to become greater. We are going to learn more. We're going to expand more. We're going to grow more, because you never yeah, the best is yet to come. This is the mantra that I am living for in my lifetime right now. The best is yet to come, and I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. And when you hold that belief, the best is yet to come, your world freaking changes. The decisions that you make, the things that you say yes to, the things that you say no to, what you do, what you think, and who you are exponentially changes because of your belief in your certainty that the best is yet to come. Does that mean that I'm never going to fail? Absolutely not. Does that mean I'm never going to have hard times? None of that. What it means is I firmly believe in this present moment, in the future that I'm creating for myself, that it's only going to get better because I have learned more about myself. I've become more of who I am. I have let go of thoughts and things and beliefs that have not served me, but used to serve me in the past. And this is where we can find this utmost gratitude, because all of these hardships that we go through, whether you lost your job during the pandemic, or you went through a major breakup or a heartache or a loss, it gets to be okay. You get to learn from these things and handle them in a way that you never even thought possible, and you get to grow and expand from that. And this is what I do in my coaching. We literally shrink time on those life lessons, on what you want to learn and who you want to become. Who you want to become. When you get really, really, really raw and vulnerable with yourself, who is it that you want to be? Like, who is it? Because it doesn't have to look like me. It doesn't have to look anything like me. It gets to look like you when you are so aligned with your truth. This means you showing up for yourself with grace and kindness and compassion, in learning lessons like this. This is you moving through things like this, when it felt like this sludging through. And yes, I do coach. Man, this is a great question, because I've had quite a few of you reaching out about this. This one-to-one VIP coaching is an exclusive experience. It's a high-end experience. It's an intensive experience where you get to expand beyond. It gets to be this good. It gets to be this freaking good, and I didn't realize that for a long time, I thought that my life had to be so hard. I thought that I had to look at myself and see myself as less than. I thought that I had to hold down my power and who I am, and I had to force things. I thought that I had to force things. I used to think that I had to work really freaking hard, like so freaking hard to get what I want. In me investing over 20 plus K in my own personal development, me doing this neurofeedback training, me reading books, beyond books, me mentorship, guidance, one-to-one. I've shrunk time on the lessons that I desired to learn because this is about quality of life. It's about quality of life and me getting to expand and you getting to expand and see this world completely freaking differently. Our time is our most valuable asset. And it's like, how do you want to spend this time? Who do you want to be in this time? How can you create a vision of yourself? Hold that belief that they exist within you and you can become that, and you act in alliance of that every single day. Can you freaking imagine if you believe that you are capable? Like 10 out of 10. When these negative beliefs, the anxieties, like the overwhelm, when all of these things start bubbling up, when you face something new that you haven't ever before, because that's what the unknown is, and that's what makes change so freaking scary and hard, is that we are facing a brand new thing that we haven't before. Or maybe it's a lesson that you've seen and experienced, but it hasn't looked quite the same, and so you don't know what to do with it. Your life, it gets to be so freaking different. The best is yet to come. And I'm encouraging you to lean into this imposter syndrome and look at it for all of its beauty and what it is. This is you and your becoming, you and your development, you and your changing, you in this next level of being. It gets to be this good. You get to show up for yourself in such a completely freaking different light, and it gets to be so incredible. And you get to share this light with others, and there's nothing in my life that I've ever than this. Coaching and aligning. I want the best for us all. And it doesn't come from us dimming our own lights and running away from our potential and feeling like we need to have a trillion things on our to-do list and following the way that every single other person has done it. There's so much beauty within inside you that's just waiting to be uncovered. It's so within you. And with every conversation that I have, I listen with open ears and an open heart. And the vulnerability I'm saying from men, women, young, old, strong, like, it's incredible. It's incredible the change that you can promote within you intrinsically, this change within yourself, that you can start to look in the mirror and see a different person, like this stronger person, this more attractive person, and then you start to actually attract things in the outside world that you never even knew was possible because of your belief. Your belief is so firmly planted in that you are worthy beyond worthy, and then you get to have it all. You literally get to have it all. It gets to be this good. It gets to be this good. So lean into that imposter syndrome and see what that means for you. See how you can change the narrative on that. See where you can look at imposter syndrome a little bit differently and how you can use that to your advantage, how you can use that to fuel you. And you say, holy cannoli, or whatever you like to say. This is incredible. This is incredible because I'm going to learn something so brand new. And I know my subconscious mind is going to be like, excuse me, this is scary. And you're going to say that it's okay. We're excited. Like, the best is yet to come on the other side of this, whether it works out the way that I planned it to, or I learn a lesson, whatever it is, the best is yet to come. And when you firmly believe that and you ground yourself in that, you will become more of everything you've desired. And imposter syndrome will have a whole new freaking meaning for you, and that's my desire. If you have been interested in working one-on-one with me or any of my coaching programs, I would absolutely love for you to reach out to me at natalie@freetobeflawless.com or www.freetobeflawless.com. I'm sending you so much love. I'm Natalie_Diane_ on Instagram. And whatever your takeaways were, please comment below. This is all about connection. I love hearing your heart, seeing your faces. With more love than you know what to do with. Bye!